And I believe it's GCOR Elite time. I'm excited for this one right here. How many drivers we got? 12 drivers, man. I haven't seen double digits in a while. It's been good though. Thanks everyone for turning up. A lot of new faces here in the Elite series. Seen a couple of them in the Pro series before. If you're watching Mateus streams, shout out to Mateus over on Twitch. If you're watching him, you know these Pro series guys. But for those that don't, here they are, making a name for themselves in Elite. Obviously Pro series been halted for now, so it's only Elite running this season for the rest of this season. And that means that some of the Pro series teams will come up. NSF Racing, Not So Fast Racing, and NP Motorsport, the two teams to rise up. And we've seen the end of Team Purple Sector, as well as the end of what's the other one? JB Motorsport, that's it. So those two teams come to an end, and we've now got the new teams coming in from Pro Series. And yeah, make sure you're watching, subscribe if you haven't subscribed just yet, and all of the rest. Hey guys. Nah man, nah. My goodness man. And without further ado, I'm just putting everything on Instagram. Follow the Instagram if you haven't already, in the description. Follow the Instagram. You already know. So we're starting very soon. Wait for Joe Cross to come back, and then we will be back in the game. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Because I need multiple displays, right? Because I'm a serious guy like that. Now I need multiple displays for everything. So hopefully they work, man. Flip. What's going on? But yeah, so it's looking like Q2 again here. So for those that are not familiar with the I'm bouncing around various subjects here, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Q2, how it works then is every driver will qualify for 10 minutes. Fastest 6 drivers go through to Q2, 5 minutes to set the fastest time. That determines the front 3 rows of the grid. And JJF thankful that he can't race because he hates the track. I mean, for the spectator, oh, he's thankful again. He's thankful again. But I mean, some is going to be thankfulness, others is going to be sad. I mean, nah, he does not like Watkins Glen. I mean, for the spectator, it's a brilliant track. JJ, all these excuses, man. What's going on? He hates everything at this point. He hates everything. Alright, it's looking like we're about to start qualifying. Do you know what? Let me get my... Because Mateus has taught me some good shortcuts for the keyboards. I want to just see them. I want to see them right here. if I actually get into a live replay, I want to see what still works. Okay, so that all works, that all works. Let me get into this mode here. Okay, I think I have to be in a proper race to actually use it, but I know what to do now. It makes sense. Alright, here we go then. So qualifying is underway, and as you know, it is 10 minutes. You've got to lock in for 10 minutes straight. Set the fastest possible lap that you can, and you're on your way. And the storyline going into this one at Watkins Glen, I think it was 7 Steps that got pole here last season. So 7 Steps no longer racing in Elite Series, so it's all about who is going to be the new standard bearer of Watkins Glen. And the first out on track, who was it? Who was first out on track? It's CO2. So he's making his debut for GN7 right here. I can't turn the volume down on my headphones. I cannot hear a thing. That's better. So CO2 first out on track, and then behind him it's Ninui, then it's Napini, then it's Zlit I think is next up. So Zlit and Ninui racing for NSF Racing. They're the new Honda team that's replaced JD Motorsport, and then you've got NP Motorsport replacing Purple Sector in the Nissan. And the Nissan really has been the dominant car of the season so far. I mean, Cam's taken it to 3 straight wins. Joe Cast and Joey have been extremely competitive. The only Honda that's really been up there, you could say, is gold at Fuji. So the Honda's really trying to get back in blood now. They've got Push Crimp back in the team, and CO2 now switching from Doreno to GN7. So everybody is rearing to go here in GN7 with that new special livery. It's an American tradition, they call it. Across the line, CO2 starting the lap, benchmark lap is underway. The P's also started, so we'll track the split times, and I think CO2 a little bit wide there, might get a penalty for that one there. You know, Watkins Glen doesn't like to let you get away with those moves, but I think he has got away with that actually. CO2, let's see what the split time is saying. 24.7. 24.6 from Ninu, so he's a 10th up. The PD's down by a little bit. You keep looking around. Joey's 24.6, 24.3 from Jensen. Penalty for Joe Cost. Let's see what Borgia's done. 24.5. So Borgia, I think, has the advantage, and Arps is level with Borgia as well. So everybody going well so far. Cam's got a penalty in the first lap, and then Gold and Push Grip are still going about their lap. So Jensen actually the fastest lap, but he's now gone into the pits. I think he must have made a mistake somewhere in the lap. 55.8 from CO2. Ninu's down a little bit. Zlit is level with CO2. So it's looking like CO2 and Zlit currently. Joker serving penalty. Borgia still up by 3/10. And it's actually Arps who has the advantage right now. So we look to the end of the lap, and I think it's advantage Arps at the end of this first lap. But let's see what happens. Still got a sector to run. CO2 last corner, GN7. Have never really done well at this circuit. Can he change things? 131.3 to beat. We're across the line, it's a 131.6. Zlit goes to the top, just ahead of CO2. Now Joey replaces him, 131.2. We're in now. Joe Cast next to the line. He's not going to make it to the line, so it'll be Arps who we look at, and he's surely got the time to beat. 130.5. Serious time from Arps. And he goes to the top of the timing sheet. The Doreno power is pushing him through. I don't think Cam likes that lap. He's gone into the pits. Let's see what Gold and Push Crimp can do. We're looking at Push Crimp first. So again, the top 6 is what gets you into Q2. CO2 is comfortably in there, P4 right now. Let's see what Push Crimp, his teammate, can do about that one. Can he respond? Here comes Push Crimp to the line. And Push Crimp has got himself into P5. They're just behind CO2. We now look for Gold. Gold coming out the last corner. Powered down immediately. The Hondas look good today. And here comes Gold to the line. And it's going to be enough for P3, so that's good. And there's 4 Hondas in the top 6 at the moment. They're still coming to do their next lap. CO2 is back for round 2. Or is he? Is he going to the pits? I think he's going to the pits, yes. So CO2 pits then. What about Zlit? He's next to head up the train and he goes in. I think everyone else behind him is following in kind and pitting. So looking again then at the drivers who are... Everyone's actually on their out lap right now. So apart from Jensen. Jensen's the only one we're looking at now. Let's see what sector time he can get. 55.6. That's around about the same time that Arp's got. A little bit slower. But Jensen could be looking at a top 6. At a Q2 position. And the outside looking in currently is Push Crimp. No, Push Crimp's got P6 at the moment. So he's going to need to dig deep and find a good time. And Jensen, he was really flying in that first lap that he did before he made the mistake or something went wrong with the lap he didn't like and he opted to restart. Now was this second go as good as the first one? We're about to find out. Jensen to P2. So he does push Crimp out of the top 6. So now there's 3 Nissans and 3 Hondas in the top 6. Jensen goes back to the pits and is going to retry and go again. He's still got 4 minutes left to go. Let's see what happens. So the news going on his way. More drivers on their way. CO2 on the out lap. Let's see who's on a push lap. I think the first driver on the push lap is Minui here. So no, it's okay. Borges on a time penalty. So let's look at Joe Cost, also on a time penalty. So Minui spun. It will be Minui next up, but he's now spun the car. So it won't be him. Let's look at Cam, who's yet to set a competitive time. And you always got to look at what Cam can do because, again, 3 wins in a row, 3 poles in a row. He's always a threat. Not 3 poles, sorry. 2 poles in a row, 3 wins. And he's a similar time to Jensen. So he's seen his teammate Arps take the top spot so far, and he's looking at that thinking, I can do that as well. But let's see if he can. Cameron Borges yet to set competitive time. Let's see what happens. Arps reckons that Cam's going to get it. He reckons that he's going to get it here. And it looks good so far. Last corner has to be perfect. It's a good exit. Has Cam got it in the bag here? And he does it 3/10 of a second, 130.2. Serious lap. Serious lap from Cam. Let's see if they've got any replies. At the moment, I think Gold is next. Let's see what Gold does. As Q1 rounds to a close and Lightning's here in the building. Shout out Lightning. Gold improves to P4. So increases position by 1. Any more drivers on the way? CO2's now been pushed out because of that lap from Cam, his former teammate. Keep looking, and Napini set a fast middle sector. So watch out for Napini here in the end of the lap. We're looking at that top 6 thinking, I want a share of that as well. Joey coming through. Here comes CO2 with the response. Is it good enough though? CO2 coming to the line. And he does get himself back into the top 6. Good lap from CO2. Joey with time penalty. So I'm not sure if this lap is going to count, and I don't think it is, because he has gone back into the pits. Here's Napini then on this lap. This looks fast from Napini. And he gets himself just about in the top 6 there. Good performance when it counts. I think everyone else is now setting up for their last run, because obviously when it reaches 10 minutes, that's the end. Checker flag will fall, and this will be the lap that will count. Borges looking to get past Joe Cast, and they're both actually on out lap, so I think you don't really want to be pushing each other too hard at the moment. Let's see then. I think Minuri's the only one on a push lap right now. He needs to find a bit more of an improvement if he's going to get into this top 6. He's only a 10th up on his time. That's going to keep him in the same position. In the Belgian first race in the Elite Series. Can he find the time? Power down, and again it's not much of an improvement. But if he can find this time, it'll be all the good to him. Find the time in the last 2 corners. Can he do it? Good exit from Minuri. Let's see if it is enough. And it's not. He improved the time but not the position. So Minuri, I think he will get another chance, but it's not looking good. So I think, who are we supposed to focus on here? Napini. So Napini's on his final lap right here. He's binned it. It's not right. He got it all wrong in the last corner, so he's going to have to be hoping and praying here that no one finds an improvement in this lap. Who's first across the line? Borja's gone wide. Borja's probably out of the running now. Jokas, I think, did he have a penalty? He could have had a penalty of some sort. I don't think this is a competitive time from Jokas. We'll see though, we'll see. No, this is not a competitive time. So Jokas isn't going to do enough. Borja's got himself to 9th place. But again, that's not going to be enough. You keep looking. Here comes Jensen. He's already safe in the top 6. Does he back off? He keeps going all the way. Improves the time. Arps again. Bit of damage on that car, but he doesn't need to do much. Cam likewise. Doesn't need to do much either, but improves the time even further. Bit of a statement of dominance, you could say there from Cam. Zlit's got a penalty. Who else is making their move? Let's look at Push Crimp here. Push Crimp and Gold are going to be the 2 to watch. Zlit as well didn't find the time. Let's see if Push Crimp can find the time here. Across the line, doesn't find it. Gold is already safe. I think that's everyone here apart from Joey, and Joey does get himself into the top 6. So Napini was denied at the last possible moment by Joey. Joey gets himself into Q2 along with CO2, Gold, Jensen, Arps and Cam. Look at that there. 4 Nissans in the top 6. 4 Nissans from 3 different teams. And then you got the RTR of Gold and the GS7 of CO2. JPS would be happy with that one. I mean, if I'm honest, it wasn't looking good for Panther, but then Joey really locking in where it counted. And let's see the final result of Q1 then. So getting through, Cam, Arps, Jensen, Gold, CO2 and Joey. Napini denied at the 11th hour by Joey there, and then Zlit in 8th following behind, and then Borja, Push Crimp, Ninuri and Jokas. It was an interesting race there. Not race, sorry, interesting qualifying session. I mean, the Dorino cars are on another level. I mean, both of them, superb stuff. Jensen also. And those that were there for season 1 remember Jensen, and he always had pace, but again was just one of the few that couldn't convert the pace to a victory. But he's definitely still got it. Gold as well, comfortably through to Q2, CO2 as well, and Joey. So with that being said, it's time for Q2. It's Q2, guys. Q2, guys, what are we doing here? It's Q2. It's Q2. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Q2. We're doing Q2, guys, man. Come on. It's what we do when we have more than 10. It's Q2 time. It's Q2 time. So top 6 will now get ready to go again for another 5 minutes, as is done. In the comments, guys, in the chat, what are we saying? Who is going to get pole for this one? Will it be Cam? Will it be someone else? Let us know in the chat. Let's go. If I'm honest, I don't know. I mean, Arbs doesn't seem up for it. I would have said if Cam don't get it, it'll be Arbs, maybe Jensen. But again, I don't know. People are in a rush, so let's quickly get Q2 underway. As we know, it's 5 minutes. Let's go. Arbs got pump faked. He got pump faked. So the top 6 ready up. Top 6 ready. It's time for Q2, 5 minutes. And as we know, with Q2, I always talk about it. It's about the mental pressure. The mindset has to be, you have to be focused on your own running and your own running only. Can I get to the, cool. So yeah, it's about your running and your running only. You don't want to focus on anyone else around you. It's about your own qualifying effort, your own lap. And you see CO2 making the effort to go out as soon as possible. So not only does he focus on himself, but he has enough time to fix any errors. If he makes a mistake, 1 or 2 mistakes, he can get away with it, quickly reset back to the lobby, and he's out again. If you leave it to the end, you have less margin for error, because then again you have to waste all that time restarting again, and you have less time to go out and complete another lap. So CO2, the urgency is good. Joey's second in the group, and then it's Jensen. You know, Joey and Jensen, the former teammates at Panther. Jensen was their star boy at Panther, and then left the team. He's been one of the best in the Pro Series this season. Before that came to an end, and now he's up in Elite, back again. So Jensen letting Gold and others get past and give himself a bit more space, a bit more time to focus, warm up the tyres and get yourself mentally ready for this qualifying session. We saw last season the margins were extremely fine, and the season was defined really by that Cam versus 7 steps dynamic in qualifying in Q2. The 7 steps got the better of Cam 5-3, I believe, 5-2 in that one. But let's see what happens here. Will Cam get 3 in a row? CO2 a little bit wide at turn 1 on the exit. Let's see what Joey does. Gold's in the pits already, as is Jensen. Joey wide. Cam's in as well. Changing the tyres. I think they're going for 2 straight runs here. I think that is the plan, yeah. Everyone's gone in. Everyone's in apart from CO2. So, oh, and CO2 might have to reset here. Immediately reset. So CO2, I think that's 1 lap gone for CO2 right there. So CO2's first lap is gone, and everyone else is on the out lap again. So it's another chance to recharge and recalibrate. So everybody's leaving it until the end here. You're gonna get realistically, you're gonna get 1 run at this, 1 crack. Everyone's just saving up to the end. CO2 did it inadvertently, but it's a real quest to get it done as soon as possible. So CO2 gets himself ahead of everyone else, wants his own space, as you'd expect, gets ahead of his fellow Honda. So let's see the dynamic with Doreno, I'm trying to say, is that last week obviously they locked out the front row at Suzuka. Let's see if they can do it again. Last time it was Cam and CO2. Let's see if they can do it with Cam and Arbs this time. And they're taking it slowly. They're labouring because everybody realistically is going to get one chance and one chance only. So everyone's getting one crack at this. Joey's going to be the first to try it. Here we go. No mistakes from anyone now, because if you make a mistake, it is over. Joey takes turn 1 well. CO2 next up. It's also good from CO2. We'll check the sector times as we go, of course. So let's see, Joey, first sector, what are we saying? 24.5 from Joey. Let's see CO2's first sector. It's a little bit slower, 3/10, 24.8. Who's next on the road? It's Jensen. So 24.5 to beat. And he's a 10th up on Joey then with that one. Cam is next up. And Cam with the 24.6. He's actually down. And Arps is down as well. Next sector, 55.9 from Joey. CO2 56.0. So he's down by a 10th. He's gained time on Joey in that sector. 55.0 from Jensen. Goodness me. So Jensen's up on everyone at the moment. Let's see Cam again. 55.0 to beat. And he's down. Arps is also down. It's looking like it might be Jensen here. Here comes Joey to finish the lap. And Joey across the line to 130.9. CO2. And the lap across the line is a 131.5. Lost a bit of time at the end of the lap. Here comes Jensen then. It's looking like it's going to be his to take. Jensen across the line. And it's way up on Joey's time. 8 up on Joey there. 130.1. That's the fastest time we've seen today. Cam can't improve on that one. Let's see if Arps can do it. He's got a half-second penalty, so won't do it. It's only Gold that can do it now. And what a time from Jensen. Incredible. Can Gold end that party? No, he can't. And Jensen has taken pole on his Elite Series return. Is Jensen from Cam, Joey, Gold, CO2 and Arps. Everyone left it to the end there, and it was just Jensen who produced the fastest time, and it's going to be tough to beat him, I reckon. Brilliant lap from Jensen. What a lap. Oh yeah, sprint. Hey! I've not seen Ethan in a minute. That's a throwback. Ethan, you know. I'm very happy with that one there. See, Joey congratulating Jensen there, you see. Brilliant lap, but we've got sprint time now, reverse grid, you already know. So that means that the whole grid is going to be reversed. So Jensen got pole position, but that's for the main race, so he starts at the very back in a sprint. Right here, let's go. Now what a lap from Jensen there though. Unbelievable. Sprint time. Let me get my keyboard shortcuts again. It's time to sprint. So, sprint. sprints will be interesting then. So it's going to be GCOR starting at the front for this. And if you remember Watkins Glen last season, GCOR was extremely close to winning that race. He was actually, in my opinion, he was a pre-race favourite, but as the race unfolded, he looked to be the favourite, and then it turned into the hands of J-Ben with Bali and Pan Am. So Bali actually won the race last season at Watkins Glen. It was a 1-2 finish for them. Bali first and Pan Am second. But it looked like it was going to be GCOR's race until said incident happened. Then even still, it looked like it would be Cameron 7 Steps race until they had a collision in the first lap. A lot happened in that race, I'll just say. A lot happened. But this is the sprint. Still quite a few points on the line, but for many this is the warm-up to the main event, especially this early in the season. There isn't really much about the championship picture just yet. Everything is still unfolding. But my goodness. Jensen might need to leave. Anyway, it's sprint time. 12 laps. Watkins Glen is the location. Let's do this. GCOR and Nunui at the front. Let's get into it. So we've got 12 drivers on the grid today, and it's sprint time. So reverse grid. GCOR and Nunui at the front. Push grid for Borgia. Next up, Watkins Glen is the location. Will we see another classic sprint? We're underway in the lead. And there's a good start from Nunui. What am I looking at? Here we go. Now I'm looking at it at the front. Nunui got a really good start, and I think GCOR's got a massive push into turn 1, and they're going to be side by side on the outside. GCOR hangs on to the lead ahead of Nunui. Then Borges in third. CO2, Zlit, and others continuing on the way. GCOR still leading the way. Lots of chaos behind. Borges, CO2, Zlit, Joey's up to 6th place. CO2 on the inside at the bus stop has taken 3rd in a big way. So Borgia down to 4th. Zlit being challenged by Joey, who's being challenged by Arps. Pushcrimp down to 8th place. Looking more, Pushcrimp getting past Arps there. So Pushcrimp looking to recover positions. And even there, Pushcrimp going on the inside of Joey there, so he catches Joey out, and Pushcrimp is up another position, and it's turning, he's redeeming himself for this first lap, I must say. And the field begins to separate themselves. GCOR has pulled a massive gap out front already. Still looking around for more things going on. I think there must have been a mistake, an incident earlier on. Didn't quite see it, but it was Napini who went off. He's got front damage. Oh, there's a lot of cars with damage here. 4 cars with damage for a safety car. Actually, we have 4 cars with damage. Let's go for a safety car. A virtual safety car. Go for a virtual safety car here. Here we go. So virtual safety car is out. So safety car is out then. So we have the car in order then. So Joe Cast, Nunui, we're going to expect a lot of drivers to be pitting, especially the ones with damage. So Joe Cast, Nunui, I think CO2 staying out, Board just going to go in. So Zlit staying out, Joey staying out, Push Crimp is going in, yes he is. He's going to pick up a penalty for that. So safety car already at this early stage. So Joe Cast is not really good for him because he was pulling a gap at the front. Let's look at the tyre selection of everybody. And it's looking like Gold's the only one on the... oh gosh. Actually, I'm not going to increase the speed. We'll keep it as it is. So if anything, I'm looking at it, this will surely help Gold, because Gold's on the soft tyre. Let's see if other drivers go onto the soft tyre now because of this. I'm thinking, because we've seen Push Crimp go into the soft tyre as well. Obviously he's got damage, so he's probably going to go back in again. Let's see if more drivers go for the soft as well, because I'm genuinely wondering. Let's see who goes in. CO2 warming the tyres. I thought he was going to go in for a second. So who's into the pits then? Borgia, Gold, Napini, Push Crimp are the four that's in. Let's see what tyres they change to then. See the tyres being changed on every car, and let's see what tyre they choose to run the rest of this race on, because obviously safety car will be in this lap. So it's essentially you pick the right tyre, because this may be the only time you even enter the pits at all. So Borges now coming out of the pits, and he's picked the... he didn't even change tyre, he just repaired damage. Fair enough. So Joe Cars controls the start, and the strict rule is no overtaking before the line. So let's see then, the order is then Joe Cars in first, Minui in second, CO2 in third, Zlit in fourth, Joey in fifth, Cam is now sixth, then it's Jensen, Arch, Borgia, Gold, Napini and Pushkrin. JJF asking for livery appreciation. It's cold, then again it is silver for a reason. Second place merchants. I mean, no, it's looking good today, man. It's looking good. Let me not do no commentator's curse, you know what I mean? Because it's looking good today so far. Joe Cast is putting in a shift at the front, as he did last season at Watkins Glen. But let's see if he can continue. So he pulled away a good gap at the end of lap 1, and obviously it was reined in. He was reined in by the safety car. But let's see if he can do that again. He has control of the restart, so he has that advantage. And he said, no, JJ. JJ, sorry, bro. I had to just cancel that out with the no commentator's curse here. Hopefully. But yeah, let's see if Joe Cars can do it again. So here we go then. He's going to be in control of the start, and the strict ruling was, again, no overtaking until the line. You can get the jump on your opponents, but you can't pass them until the line. Here we go then. So Joe Cars has control over the start. He decides when to go. And we are underway. Joe Cars gets going immediately, no hesitation, and he gets a brilliant jump on the Nui. CO2, then Zlit, Joey, Cam, Jensen on the inside, looking for the move possibly. Cam does enough in defence. And up ahead we've got a bit of a battle. CO2 has taken the Nui on the inside, takes him. CO2 now the lead Honda. Zlit also looking to get busy against his teammate. Can he get that done? Zlit on the inside. CO2 defending in a bus stop. Nui goes round the outside. He tries it. Oh, and I think Zlit went off there. He cuts grass, rejoins. Joey's taken both of them. Where did Joey come from? Zlit with a half-second penalty now, so he has to serve that. At the same time, look at Jensen and Arch there in a bit of a battle of two Scots, trying to mix up a little bit. Cam with a half-second penalty as well. It's all high pressure, high stakes at Watkins Glen. Cam's going to have to serve that penalty now. So he does serve it. He goes back. CO2 now with half-second penalty, so that's going to give Joey an opportunity. Joe Cast again has pulled a gap though, and the Panthers look to be 1-2 as it stands. Can he do it here? Joey tucked behind. CO2 a bit of breathing room. And we go into the last corner, and I think Arps has taken Zlit at the same time. So Zlit going backwards at the start, as is Minui. So the two NSF drivers are going backwards at his restart. Arps looking for the move, and he gets it. Arps takes Minui then as well. So taking both NSF drivers at the latter part of the lap. He's up for fourth. Good restart from him. And this is Borgia also trying to... Ooh! Big whack against the wall for Zlit. And he's got damage on that car, most definitely. That was a big whack. And it's not been a good restart for Zlit. Here comes Borgia on the inside of Minui to take him. Borgia now going up, and both the NSF drivers are having nightmare restarts, man. This is awful for them. Looking forward to seeing if anything else is going on. CO2 about to serve the penalty. Let's see where he's trying to do the exploit. It didn't work out as he may have planned. Joey passed easily. Didn't work out for CO2 there, down to third place. Harps now challenging. Borgia's also there. I think the news gained 1 place. Oh no, he lost another place to the NP car of Jensen. But the Panthers are now 1-2, so no commentator's curse right here from me. The Panthers doing their thing. Joe Cast and Joey. Look at Borgia looking for the move on Arps, but Arps maintains 4th position. Borgia again getting a bit aggressive, looking for the move possibly. And he gets it just like that through the S's. They're still going side by side, and Borgia seals the deal there. Still got that straight slipstream for Arps. Is a possibility. He's already made his way to the inside. Bus stop chicane, and Arps retakes the position. Or has he? Because Borgia's going to still be on the outside, and he has retaken it. Fair play to Arps there. And Arps retakes position. Borgia still going at him. Borgia to the outside. He's going to have to try and go the long way around. Arps parks on the apex to make sure that he doesn't get the move done. And this guy's still going at it for 4th and 5th position. Borgia back to the inside. Later on the brakes, the Lexus trying to get through it again. Arp sweeping round, but Borgia's got it this time. And they keep on scrapping, and Borgia I think has finally got it done. Oh, the contact. They're still side by side. Arp's keeping his head in the game. And they're still side by side. Arps retakes it. This is brilliant battling. And this Jensen may fancy his chances after this one. Now Jensen getting involved. Napini's getting involved. Napini's taken Jensen here, and he's taken Borgia. Can he take Can he take Arps as well into turn 1? Arps was not letting that happen. Oh, he's gone off, all the way off, and Arps loses every position. Now Borgia's in 4th place. He's got the 2 NP Motorsport cars going right at him. I don't know, Arps. That looked like a racing incident to me, but stewards will have their say, of course. Borgia holds on to position. Let's see what happened with, if it can work. Oh, that's not working. Oh no, it is working. So it decided to work. Oh, I missed it anyway. It's not going to work, so it decided not to work. Looking at front 3 as they are. Borgia in 4th place is chasing CO2 down. Napini's in 5th place. Jensen, then it's Nunui, Cam, Arps, who's gone back down to 9th place, and then Gold in 10th place. Only the top 6 score points, remember. The Panthers are just on in a league of their own. You see Borgia gaining now on CO2. Look at the onboard with Borgia. Let's see what he can see. He's really been catching CO2 quite rapidly. And can he find the move that he's looking for? You just got to make your car as hard to pass as possible with your CO2, because this podium place is something to cherish. First podium in the sprint. Can he get it though is the question. Borgia's going to have to watch out, because Napini's gearing up for another attack. Jensen's not too far behind, and they've got the team aspect with them as well. So you've got to be really careful of that one, and I think Cam and Napini were going at it for a bit there as well. Bit of a scrap, and Cam has taken 7th position. So we come to the line now, and we've got 3 laps left for Joe Cast. And this will be Joe Cast's first sprint win if he can keep the car on the track. And this was last season again at a track that he was slated to win this race. It didn't come to him on that occasion, but the sprint, it looks like it's going to be his. CO2 still in third position, Borja in fourth, Napini chasing him down, trying to stay in tandem with these guys, and Jensen doing the same thing, the pole sitter for the main race. And Cam going on his way, fastest first sector, so he's not content with second place, wants to get into the points, I assume. Napini with 1 second penalty, so that will change the dynamics in MP Motorsport. Surely Jensen's going to be at the front of that train and catching Borja and CO2, chasing them down. And Napini's going to have to try and defend from Cam, who's going to want that final points paying spot. Napini all in the grass. Slows down. How close is Cam to this? Not too close, I think. And Joey is cutting the gap down to GCOR actually, so we could be in for a battle here, because both of these guys yet to win a sprint, and I'm pretty sure they're both going to be thinking, I want a piece of this, I want to experience this, and this is the perfect opportunity to experience this. And at the same time, they do this, and if they battle here, they might jeopardize both of their chances of winning. So if you're Joey here, what do you do? He's clearly catching GCOR. I mean, that's obvious to see, but when he actually reaches him now, if he does reach him, do you go for the move? And that's tough. It's a tough question. Oh, GCOR! Oh wait, he must have done that deliberately. He's surely done that deliberately. He's surely done that deliberately. There's no way he's done that by accident. So I think he's just let Joey through there. I mean, we don't know for sure. I think we gotta go back. We gotta go back and see what happened. I've missed it for flip. No, I haven't. This is the original one. Oh, flip. Forget it, man. Forget it. Let me see if I can get footage of that one, because that was mad. No, I've missed it. I've missed it, for crying out loud. Here's what it is though. We'll investigate that afterwards. Did he mess? Did he? Do you know what I mean? Did he move out of the way deliberately? Did he let Joey have it? We'll find out. Now the task is for Joey. Can he keep the car on the road for the last lap and get his first sprint win in his GCOR career? CO2's managed to build up a gap between himself and Borja. The Borja's tyres are just feeling it at the moment. As you can imagine, CO2 not as much good tyre wear on that Honda is helping him through this sprint. So Borja, Jensen, Napini, they're going on their way. Cam is on tail end of this train now as well. But he's got a penalty, so it's looking good for Napini here, if I'm honest. So long as he doesn't get a penalty here, he is good. Really looking at the tail end of this points paying pack. That's what it's really about. Jensen's gonna have to hope he can keep a big enough gap. Borja should be safe and sound. Napini should be safe and sound as well. It's really just about Cam's doing everything he can to try and get back to Napini, but it's not going to be enough. Napini does go for the move, surely he doesn't, and MP Motorsport look like they're going to be good. But this man is good, Joey. So anytime second place, and in the sprint now, in this sprint, he's changed that. Joey coming out the final corner, and he has finally going to get a chance to stand the top step of the podium. Joey wins the sprint at Watkins Glen, and it's Panther Sim Sports' first ever 1-2 in the sprint. GCOR second, CO2 third, Borja in fourth, Napini, Jensen, Cam. Gold in 8th place. Spins across the line, and let's see what happened with in the finish. If you can go back, I want to see what happened with, obviously, how did Napini get past? God, we missed it. We didn't even get it. But it is what it is. I need to fix up these replays, man. I'm messing up. But either way, 1-2 for Panther Simsport, Joey and Joecast. Good sprint for them. CO2, good sprint as well. GN7 finally back on the podium. Had some serious points on the board. Borja fourth. And then the two NP Motorsport cars of Napini and Jensen taking 5th and 6th. But Joey has done it. So Joey wins the sprint. Joecast, CO2, Borja, Napini and Jensen getting the points there. Who got the fastest lap? It was Zlit. So Zlit gets the fastest lap, so also gets a point from it. Cam missing out on points for the first time in ages, I must say. Gold also missing out. Ninui, Push Crimp and Arps missing out too. But it's now time for the race. It's race time. Okay guys, I've got the replays patterned now. I know what I'm doing with them. So hopefully we can get some good replays in the main race. Tempers flaring, of course, after that one. It was the emotions were high in that one. J Jeff is extremely elated, as he should be. It's because I didn't do any commentators curse. I said no commentators curse in it, so that's why we didn't have any moments from Panther. But and again, I don't know, man. Congratulations to Panther, to Joey and to Joecast. Brilliant result. But it's only half the battle. Now it's time to finish the war in Watkins Glen. Okay, so it's 15 seconds playback. Right. But Jensen's gone. Jensen's gone. Oh well. Jensen's gone, so that means there's going to be... who was second? It was Cam, no? Jensen left, so... that means that it's going to be Cam, no, that starts at the front. It's 24-hour qualifying. Well, I wish him the best in that one. I think it's lit as well. So I think it's going to be Cam, Joey, Gold, CO2 and Arps. Hold on a second. Now don't worry, Jensen, it's calm. All the best with the 24 hours qualifying, bro. That's on, right? Yeah, calm. Mandatory pit stop. So only a couple of minutes now until we get to the big main race. You see the results there on the screen from the sprint. The big news there, no Zlit, no Jensen for the main race, so it'll be interesting to see how everybody will react. No Jensen, so pole sitter is not there. Cam will start at the front. Everyone else moves up a grid place. JJ still reeling, feeling the emotion of that one. Let's see if they can do it again though. If you can do it once, it's cool, but if you can do it twice, that's even better. Let's get the sight in here. Joe Carter's happy with himself, man. Two 3-minute break because I'm gonna eat. I'm muting my mic this time. Not eating on stream, man. This ain't no ASMR stream. Alright, I'm ready. Everyone's ready. Jensen's ready. I see Jensen's ready on the sidelines. But Jensen's gassed, man. But I can say I've beaten Cam. I mean, what can he say? What can he say? Let's see if Cam can redeem himself. No points in the sprint. Can he get 4 in a row? This is a big story now. 4 in a row. In the race now. Grid is set. Everyone's ready. And Cam's going to start the front for this one. But Joey is alongside him. And these guys have been rivals for the whole of this season so far. And the thing is, the story of the season has been everybody's tried to beat Cam. Some have come closer than others. Obviously, Gold came close in the sprint and Joey came close at Autopolis, but Oh wait, Jensen can race. Hold on. But JJF, let's see. Yeah, I can't lie. Let's just begin. Let's begin. They beat me to it. Oh. Race already begun. It's fine, don't worry. Sidelines for Jensen on this one. So it will be Cam that starts at the front. 21 laps of Watkins Glen. Will it be 4 in a row for Cam? We're about to find out. Lights are out. Poor start from Joey. Rubbish start from Joey. It was rubbish. Cam got the good start. Gold also got a really good start. Cam on his way. Jensen's just missed it. CO2 in third position. He got a good start ahead of Joey. Managed to avoid him as well. Arps is fourth. Ball just good. Then it's Minui. Where did it go wrong for Jensen though? For Joey, sorry. Where did it go wrong for Joey? He lost everything at the start. Everyone else on their way now, and the two Panthers are at the back. How on earth has it gone wrong? And all the legends have come in the building. I can't lie, gang. Should we restart this? I think it's a bit dark. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's dark. I can't lie. Restart, guys. Restart, guys. It's Cam, sorry bro. Sorry Cam, man. Sorry Cam. Sorry bro. But I can't lie. I was trying to tell you guys to hold up because I thought Jensen was going to be able to get in. But obviously he just missed it. I was trying to hold guys for Jensen. But hey. Let's quickly get this reset. It's fine, I'm not even going to argue. I can't lie, I was in the wrong. I can't lie, I was in the wrong still. It's my bad. We're not messing start up again though. Let's go straight into it. I can't, that was on me still. Let's get straight into it. Let's not waste time. Straight into it. Oh, we're more than ready. We're more than ready. Oh man. Let's go. Let's go. I can't lie. Joey got let off the hook there, man. Joey got let off the hook. Because I can't lie. I'm not even rigging it. I swear I'm not rigging it. I swear I'm not rigging it. No, because I saw Jensen join back the moment we started. I'm like, I was trying to tell guys that he was trying to join, but I didn't get there quickly enough. So, but we all good, man. We all good. Let's just get this over and done with. Let's go, man. Let's go. Here we go. The official race. Okay, now we're officially on the way. Let's do it. Now it's Joey in third place, Jensen and Cam at the front. GCOR Elite. And we're underway. This time everyone gets an orderly start. We're away well. Jensen and Cam side by side. Cam's going to have the inside for turn one. Cam takes the lead. Joey on the inside of Jensen. They make a bit of contact, but everybody away cleanly, it seems. And CO2's actually got past everyone. What? Because Joey got backwards at the start. He's down to 5th place. We're back to it, back to it. And somehow, what on earth happened? See, I've missed too much. I've missed so much. I don't think it's even worth getting a flashback for that. Jensen's somehow out of the lead. So now Gold in 2nd place. Joey, CO2, Push Crimp. After the inside of Push Crimp. And there's contact there. And Arps pushes him off to the side. And Push Crimp's not going to like that one. We keep going. All sorts going on. Joe Pass is working back to 6th place. I missed too much. I missed too much. My bad, guys. Someone knocked on my door. On my flatmates. But we continue on. Because Napini on the inside of Push Crimp to take 8th position. And Push Crimp all out of shape, manages to save the car. And they're actually losing off a position to Napini in the process. Not Napini, sorry. To Ninuri in the process. But somehow the pole sit has gone down to 11th place. Cam is 2.3 seconds up the road. Gold, then Joey, then Arps and CO2. CO2 and Joe Cast both have penalties that they have to serve, and then you've got Borgia and then Napini in the final points paying spot. Looking at Joe Cast right here. Borgia's going to be looking at that thinking I could get that position. Let's see what happens. Here comes Borgia. Jensen's gone here. He's not having it. Borgia takes the outside of Joe Cast. Can he take the inside of CO2? CO2 blocking him off. Trying to make the Honda as wide as possible, and he can't get past. Borgia can't get past CO2 for the moment. And Joe Cast forcing his way through. Borgia's not going to like that one. The elbows are really out there for Joe Cast. Let's look at the replay. You're telling me the replay's not working. Okay, let's see if the replay... Bro, the replay, man. The replay's selling. Oh my gosh, I saved it. Oh well. Replay sold. Can I get out of it? Well, can I get out of it? Damn! This replay's sold, man. Bro, what's going on with the replays, man? I mean, nevertheless, GCOR has overtaken CO2. So, that happened, but the replay sold, man. I can't lie. Look at Borja again, though. Let's see if he can get 6th position. It's his second chance, second attempt to try and get it. CO2 forcing around the outside. And Borja's going to try and get that. And if he gets that, he keeps his foot in it. And now has the inside. And that is brilliant from Borja. That's how you make your move. CO2 still hanging in there. Or at least trying to. He's going to go on the inside of the penultimate corner. That's extremely risky. And Borja just says, do you know what? I'm going to keep hold of the position. Bro, can I see the replay then? I want to see the replay of that. Yeah, it's not working. I'm not gonna do replays again because they're not working. Only one car was damaged at the moment. That's Napini. So we will continue onwards. GCOR still in 5th. Borja catching him, trying to close him down. All of this at the same time. Gold is fastest on track right now with a 32.0. So it's not over between Gold and Cam just yet. Remember, Gold would have had the win at Suzuka had he not made that strategic error. So we've been portraying it as Cam has been the dominant force all season. I mean, he has been with the wins, but there's been chances where he's looked very human indeed. Still definitely a chance for Gold here. And remember that mandatory pit stop as well is going to come into play. I think it's going to get 2 mediums, maybe a medium soft if guys are willing to take the risk and push it like that. We aren't so sure just yet though. The superior tyre wear of the Honda should definitely come into play for Gold. Cam's on another level of speed right there. 32.5 from Cam. Gold 32.7. Joe 32.6. Napini's now up to 8th position. Sorry, Minu is passed into 8th position. Napini and Pushkrim battling for 9th and 10th. Let's look on board with this one. Pushkrim looking for the weight pass. And Napini's not going to make this easy. Pushkrim to the inside. Napini's not giving him much room. Now moves to the outside of the track and Pushkrim takes it. He takes it there. Good stuff from Pushkrim. And he's up into the position. Yeah, it's not caught it. Yeah, forget that happened. Back out the replay. Now I know how to do it. Now I know how it works. Calm. So now Borja's up to 5th position. Past GCOR. I'm stopping with these replays. I'm actually missing too much. So this is the interesting part now because Arts has a 1 second penalty. Borja's within a second. GCOR could well be within a second by the... Oh, he's actually got front damage. GCOR has front damage, so maybe not GCOR, but Borja can be within a second if he keeps this lap clean. So 4th position could be Borja, and he's working his way forward. So 2 cars with damage right now. Joey still gaining on Gold, and Gold is losing time to Cam. Gold's now lapping 33s. Cam staying in the 32s for now. Oh, Joker's off the track and through goes CO2. Joker, what happened to him there? Now look at Ninu closing in. Let's look at Ninu here because Joker's serious damage on that car. And obviously he's going to have to go into the pits to repair that damage if he's going to continue at a competitive pace, because the pace has fallen off for the Italian. Arps is down. He ordered. Let's see if Joker's pits dead, because I'm assuming Joker's is going to probably have to pit, come in earlier than he wants to repair that damage, because he just does not look like he's driving like himself. 3 seconds down this lap from his personal best, so he's going to be in the 36s at best. So yeah, Joker's is in immediately. So Joker's goes in. And again, that's going to be way earlier than you want to go in. He's going to have to either put the hards on and go long, or he's going to have to put the mediums on and conserve the tyres. And look at Push Crimp here. This is giving him a chance. Push Crimp is really closing in on these guys and looking to do battle, go to war. Push Crimp. He's made one move at the bus stop already. Can he make another move? It's going to be challenging for him to try and get around the outside, and Ninu does enough. So one Honda defending from another, and Ninu holds on to 7th place. So Jokas is out of the pits then, and it's hard tyres. It is hard tyres then, so he's going to the end of the race on those hard tyres, and that's not what you want to be doing ideally, but let's see if it works for Jokas. And Arps' tyres are looking really low at the moment. Let's see if he can last the whole way. Of course he's going to last the whole way, but I'm saying, how long does he stretch that for? Does he stretch it for 2 laps, maybe for 1 lap? I'm thinking the way that left front is looking, he needs a maximum of 2 laps. CO2 really bearing down on him now. At the same time, Push Crimp is still gaining on Ninu, so both the GM7s are looking like they're going to be primed to attack within the next couple of laps here. I think Push Crimp lost a little bit of time to Ninu there, but Ninu loses it back here, goes a little bit wide on the exit turn 1. It's interesting to see the GM7s going at it. Obviously it's my team, so a bit of bias there, but you know, it's not been a good season for us so far, so looking to right the wrongs of both cars in the points at the moment. It does look good. CO2 losing a bit of time, and Ninu have the serve penalty now, so let's see what happens with Push Crimp. That's really going to give him some confidence and give him something to chase, because Ninu is going to be a sitting duck for him right now. As we see, Napini retired as well, so both the MP Motorsport cars retiring. It's looking to be a good weekend for them. Debut weekend in the Elite Series. I mean, both got points in the sprint. Jensen pole. It was not to be, and CO2 is past Arps. We'll get a replay of that one, as Push Crimp has also passed Ninui there. Let's see what happened. So how did CO2 get past Arps here? Did Arps have to serve a penalty? I think he did. Something like that. And then the same thing here with Push Crimp and Ninui then. So Ninui serves the penalty, Push Crimp easing past. Finally a good replay executed as we see Arps in the pits. So the tyres were really becoming a problem for him. And of course he's going to change the tyres, and what tyre does he come out on? Is it the mediums again, or is it the hards? We will find out. It's hard again, so forced to go long here is Arps. He goes long. Hard tyres are back out. Look at Gold's left front, it's almost dead. Same with Joey though, but Joey has been slowly building the comeback, getting back to goal. This could be the chance in this corner to possibly make the move, but these guys are so close to a puncture, it's almost ridiculous. They surely have to both be in this lap. I mean, no way you try and take this longer. We will see though. So does Gold go in? I think Gold is in. Joey is staying out for another lap here. That's brave from Joey, trying to overcut. Because again, I think he's thinking of it as, if I go a bit longer, I can go on the mediums again, my second stint. Borja's also gone in. That left front is finished on Borja's car. So let's see what happens then. CO2 obviously staying out. CO2's managed the tyres better than anyone has. Actually, Pushcrimp had very good tyres as well, but decides to pit anyway. So Pushcrimp, I think he could probably get away with another medium tyre here, because he did a good job managing in that first stint. If he can do that again, that would be good. Let's see the decision of everyone else though. A bit less fuel for Borja. Let's see if that makes a difference. Gold is out on the medium tyre. Borja's on the hard tyre. Pushcrimp now making his way out, and Nunu making his way out. And GCOR has beaten both of them out here, or has he? Yes, he has. Pushcrimp's back on the medium tyres, and Nunu is out on the hard tyre. Interesting. Pushcrimp, I think, can get away with this here. I think Pushcrimp will be good. Arps is just behind Borja, and is going to the inside. These guys are both on the hard tyres. Remember, Arps had pitted a lap earlier than these guys. Top three all in league of their own because they have yet to pit. How is Joey surviving out here? Still not at puncture, but has to go in. Surely his hand is forced. Let's see where Gold comes out. Race. This got hot with 1 second penalty. Oh! And a big slide from Gold as he now serves the penalty. And that brings Borja into play. Oh, it could be close for a move. He's going to try it. And Gold somehow was kept behind. He's kept him behind. Let's look at that one again there. Close call between the two of them. And this is not helping Gold when it comes to maintaining second position. All the front three have pitted. Cam is out, clear as day in the lead. Let's see what happens with Joey now. As we see Gold and Borja and Arps coming to the line. Joey's clearly out in second place. Borja is behind Gold, and Arps has gone wide. CO2 is just behind him on the medium tyre, crucially. And that's critical then, because the Hondas were able to go on the medium tyres and get away with it, as was Cam and Joey. So Gold will be in his element right now, but I'm talking about the end of the race. He will be feeling it. I beg we see again what happened to Borja and Gold though. So we're looking at Borja right here. Let's look on board. Obviously Gold serving that 1 second penalty, and then Borja comes straight into view and he thinks about it, hesitates a little bit, and then but Gold made sure he had bases covered there. Made sure he had a bit of a presence on the inside so that Borja couldn't think about making the move. Close call though for Gold. And that's how the tables can turn immediately, how the tide can turn. And Arps has let CO2 go past him here. So the tables can turn immediately for you. Gold was chasing second position there, trying to undercut Joey, and then makes one mistake, and then suddenly he's fighting for control of the third position. But he's managed to deal with Borja for now. Cam's got 13 seconds of distance between himself and Joey. So only a catastrophic error will rule out Cam from winning this one. At the same time, we look back and there's no other significant battles going on right now. It's now chess match time. fastest, when you look at who's lapping the fastest, I mean, Gold is really catching back up to Joey here, so Gold is feeling it right now. And if you remember GT Season 2, Watkins Glen, period at the end of the race, Gold was the fastest on track. And he was really overtaking guys. Well, I think he went from like 8th to 5th or something at the end. It's a really good ending from him, so watch out for Gold. Always a dark horse at Watkins Glen. And he's proven that again. We'll see what the laps say with Joey and Gold. Borger's still definitely in play here for the podium positions. CO2's managed to build a gap to Arps, and Push Crimp is not too far behind Arps, so Arps being surrounded by the GN7s and he hits the wall. Arps struggling on those hard tyres, it must be said. Here we go, so Joey now crossing the line, 32.7. And actually Joey was a little bit faster than Gold that time round. But Borgia was faster than all of them. But Cam was faster than everyone. He was the fastest that we've seen today in the race, 31.8. And Gold's got half-second penalty, so in the chess match, that's a blunder. That's what you call a blunder. And he's going to go back by half a second. And that not only draws him half a second further away from Joey, but half a second closer to Borgia. So the focus will shift now for Gold. It's rather than being at a neutral position of attack or defense or attack nor defense, now you have to focus on defending. And you might see a similar situation to what we saw before with Borgia bearing down on Gold. So into the corner. Borgia's got 1.5 seconds. It shouldn't be too bad for him. Gold should be safe and sound. That gap is really cut down. Under a second now. 0.8. It's not all comfortable just yet. Borgia is potentially 1 or 2 corners away from making that move, or being in position to. Gold going the gap again. Borgia is doing well on those hard tyres, considering he's on them. He isn't doing too badly. CO2 5th position, Arp 6th position, and Push Crimp is now really gaining. It's just over a second is that gap. 32.8 from Push Crimp. If we look at times though, the fastest 3 at the moment is CO2, then it's it's Cam, then it's CO2, and then it's Push Crimp and Joey. So medium tyre runners are really feeling it at the moment. Then it's the hard tyre runners behind them. But then at the end of the race, we'll see how the dynamic shifts as the medium tyres begin to suffer. And looking especially here at Gold, he's already feeling the effects of those medium tyres. It seems that the lap was a lot slower. I mean, he did have the penalty, to be fair, but the lap wasn't as fast as you may expect. I mean, even still, look at the time. I'm not sure what his personal best is. I think it's a 32 something. It's definitely a 32 something. Actually, this isn't too bad then. This says a lot more about Borgia, how fast he's going. Arp's got half second penalty, so watch out for Push Crimp. I think Push Crimp's going to fancy his chances very soon for getting past. We'll look on board. Does Push Crimp get impatient here? Does he try and get past Arps earlier than that penalty line? Or does he try and does he just wait it out? It's a trade-off here, because you take the risk of doing it earlier and then you ruin your chance later. But if you get it right, you just save yourself a whole lot of time, energy, tyres, everything. Because even though Push Crimp's tyre wear is probably the best on track right now, you don't want to be wasting any, because the end of the race is going to be punishing for you. And I think he is waiting it out. He is waiting it out. The Newey's gone as well, so he's retired the car. So everyone here will get points as it stands. So here we go then. So Archer's going to serve this penalty, and Push Crimp has really gained on him. It should be an easy pass for Push Crimp. And it is easy. Just like that, Push Crimp is up into 6th position. Archer's going to try and fight this one though. But there's nothing much you can do really. Push Crimp easily passed. 6th position. Up he goes. Look at Borja here. Gold has really worn his tyres down. And Borja going to make the move. Gold defends on the inside. Borja going to try and get on the outside. And that is some move from Borja. Up to 3rd position. Goes the Spaniard. Let's see how he did it. Again, just got a good exit, and from there it's all the way down, foot flat to the floor. Gold defense. But at that point it's easy, round it outside. And a good move. CO2 is not far from Gold either, so Gold's tyre management is really coming back to bite him, because if you look now at CO2, who's been conserving the tyres a lot better, his tyres look really good, and he's now catching the Norwegian. So Gold, who's looking like he'll be on for 2nd place, is now looking like he'll be down to 5th place. Push Crimp isn't too far back either. You see him just at the back of screen. He could still play a factor in this one too. If I'm honest here, the front 2 tyres have been really good here, because they've just been not worried about battling or racing anyone. They've just been focused on conservation. And that's what it's about. Same with CO2, hasn't really had to do much battling. And it's just focused on conserving the tyres. And you've got tyres that are this fresh, this late on. Anyone who you face is just easy prey. As we can see, personal best he's setting in the opening sector. CO2 flying right here. Gold still trying to do what he can, but the tyre is giving up on the left front. You can see it's almost down. Almost all the way down. That's another flipping Mike accident. All sorts of fumbles today. Off track, not on track. Let's see if CO2 can make this move sooner or later. He's slowly getting closer to Gold. It's not a quick catch, it's a slow chase down, slow pursuit. He's taking small increments out of the distance, out of the gap, rather than massive chunks at a time. It's not a scare tactic, it's more of just a strategic breakdown, if you call it that. 4 laps to get it done. CO2. Gold is so close to a puncture, it's unbelievable. He might have to just charge it, go into the pits and try and get fastest lap, because I do not see him surviving much more than a lap. He's gone really wide there. He's definitely feeling the effects. I mean, he has to be. CO2 can see that now, and that's going to give him another surge of confidence that Gold is struggling. CO2 on board. Is he thinking about it here? This is going to be an absolute Hail Mary if he goes for it, doesn't go for it. But again, psychological warfare being played, forced Gold into a move that he may not have wanted to make, and there goes the gap. It's opened up. CO2 takes it. tries to go for it, and Gold stays ahead for now. So that was the first attempt there. Just a warning sign for Gold that CO2 is ready to make the move. CO2 tucks back into the slipstream. He tries it this time. Gold leaves the door open and he goes out wide. Gold goes wide, rejoins just behind CO2, so that's the move complete for CO2. Gold not done yet though. He might try again in the bus stop chicane. I think he's too far back for that though. Rightfully so. CO2 takes 4th position. Look on board with CO2 how he did that. Was there contact? Not really. CO2 just made his presence felt on the inside and that was enough. So CO2 up to 4th position, Gold down to 5th, and there's 2.5 laps left. Cam's crossed the line for lap 20, so he's got 2 to go. Borja is he catching Joey? He isn't. I don't know actually, we'll see. We'll see if he's faster. Joey was 1:33.7. And he's way faster, my goodness. Borja's catching Joey here, he could have a chance of getting second. We don't know that yet though. Gold has pitted, puncture. Has a puncture on the left front, had to make the stop. Push crimp, arps are all past him. Surely the soft tyres are on for Gold and he's going for the fastest lap. So that promotes push crimp and arps up the order. Joe Carter is going to compete with him for that fastest lap, it seems as well. So these two have their own little battle going on. Cam and Joey, no such battle going on for them. It's looking like it's almost certainly going to be Cam first, Joey second, Borja third. Unless Borja can somehow get close enough to Joey to think about battling him. And Arps is actually gaining back on push crimp here, so it's not over between these two either. Arps is going to have a 1 second penalty to circumvent, so he'll serve that, and then for the last lap he'll be giving it everything against push crimp. Let's see if he can gain back those 2.3, 2.5 seconds of distance. Push crimp really struggling on that left front. It's going to be a test for him. Last lap for Cam. He's well on his way now. And it's going to be a record-setting 4th straight win. We see Car Freak do it twice in GT Season 1. And Watkins Glen was one of the tracks that he actually took victory at that season. It looks like Cam is going to equal that tally in what has been a record-breaking season thus far. What a season it's been for Cam. Borja I don't think is close enough for challenging Joey. But Cam, what a season. We can just keep lifting off statistics. Records that he's broken, records that he's equaled, history that he's making. I mean, this season has just been all about him. And this is a 4-race win streak. He's won every single race so far of this season. The only thing he didn't win was the sprint of this one. Everything else has been Cam all over. And Cam exiting the final corner. And it's another win for Cam. And this time it's at Watkins Glen. 4 in a row for Cam. 20 seconds ahead of the pack. Well, the questions have been answered today. New faces, new teams, but the same old ending. Joey finishing second again, Borja finishing third, and it's been across the line. 4th place will go to CO2. Push Crimp in 5th place. Arps got close to him but couldn't quite take the position off of him. Push Crimp holds on. The tyre was giving out on him, but he manages to drag it across the line. Arps in 6th place. Gold. Will he take the fastest lap? Let's see. All the way. Could get it. But let's see if Joe Cast will take over from him. Ah, it doesn't look good. Still time to be getting. He's got damage. He's got damage. Yeah, I don't think he's going to account for anything. So Gold will take the fastest lap. Joe Cast will leave this race with a point. But it's Cam in control again. 4 from 4. Incredible. There's your final race result then. Only 8 finishing the race, but it's Cam on top again. 4 wins in 4 races. Joey 2nd place, Borja 3rd place, CO2 4th place, Push Crimp 5th, Arp 6th, Gold 7th, Joe Cast 8th. And the non-finishers then, Ninui, Napini and Jensen. What a race we have seen. It was unbelievable. And Cam takes 4 in a row. And I think it's time for this weekend to end. There's been a good weekend. A real bounce back from GCOR GT. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. He's got the legends out here saying, he's got the legends glazing. He's got the boy chick glazing him, bro. What's going on? What's going on? He's getting the Lewis treatment. Nah, man, but we move on, man. We've got to give him credit, man. Cam's on another level this season. He's on another level. 4 in a row. That's going to be the headline. Cam is inevitable. This is glaze, but it's deserved glaze, we must say. 4 in a row is going to be all over the front page over the next couple of days. But it's well deserved, man. What a season Cam is having. He's in control. Even when it didn't look like it was going to be his weekend, he finds a way to make it his weekend. We've reached the end of this weekend in GCOR GT. Make sure you check out F1 tomorrow. I think Gibbo's going to have that one there covered, so make sure you follow Gibbo. GCOR Championship, GCOR Show, that's going to be there. GT Show's coming back. You already know. Follow the Instagram. Link in the descriptions. You already know, man. Follow both Instagrams, GCOR Championship, GCOR GT. Follow everything. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, and we'll see you for the next one. Thank you guys all for coming and tuning in. Thank you guys, in a bit.